Question number 5. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to BC, AC is equal to root of 8. Now with this information, find AB and BC. AB is equal to BC given. Now in triangle ABC, all the three angles, the sum of measure of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So that means angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180 degree. Substitute the value of angle B. Now that means angle A plus angle C is 180 minus 90, and therefore angle A plus angle C is 90 degree. Now since AB is equal to BC, triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, and therefore by isosceles triangle theorem, the angle opposite to congruent sides are congruent. So the angle opposite to AB is angle C is congruent to angle. The angle opposite to BC is angle A. So from first and second we get angle A plus angle A is equal to 90 degree because angle C is same as angle A. So this implies 2 times angle A is 90 degree, and that means angle A is 90 divided by 2, that is 45 degree. So angle A is 45 degree, but since angle C is equal to angle A, angle C is also 45 degree. So this means angle BAC. Now angle BAC is a three letter we use to denote angle A. So that means triangle BAC is 45 degree. So that means triangle ABC is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, and therefore by the theorem of 45, 45, 90 triangle, the side opposite to 45 degree is 1 by root 2 times the hypotenuse. Now here the side opposite to angle A is BC, and the side opposite to angle C is AB. So AB is equal to BC is 1 by root 2 times the hypotenuse, and hypotenuse is AC. 1 by root 2 into, substitute the value of AC, root 8. Now root 8 can be written as root of 4 into 2, but root of 4 is 2 root 2. So in place of root of 8, they have written 2 root 2. Now this will be same 1 by root 2. Now root 2 get cancel out, so the answer is 2. So that means AB is equal to BC is equal to 2 units. Question number 6. Find the side and perimeter of a square whose diagonal is 10 centimeter. Now here the name of the square is not given. So let us take ABCD as quadrilateral ABCD as a given square. Then AC is the diagonal of the square, and the diagonal of the square is 10 centimeter. So that means AC is 10 centimeter. Now let us take the sides of the square as x centimeter. Now since all the sides of the square are equal, AB is equal to BC, CD and AD. All are equal and equal to x centimeter. Now if you consider triangle ABC, then triangle ABC is a right angle triangle because each angle of a square is 90 degree. So angle B is 90 degree, and therefore triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. And Pythagoras theorem is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Substitute the value. AC square is 10 square is equal to x square plus x square. 100 is equal to, both are like term, so x square plus x square is 2x square. I can interchange the left hand side and the right hand side. So 2x square is 100, and therefore x square is 100 by 2, that is 50. So that means x is equal to root of 50, and therefore x is equal to 50 is same as 25 into 2, but root of 25 is 5 root 2. So the length of the side of the square is 5 root 2. Now we have to find the perimeter of the square. Now perimeter of the square is 4 into side. That is 4 into side is x, 4 into 5 root 2, and it is equal to 20 root 2 centimeter. The unit of perimeter is centimeter. So that means the side of the square is 5 root 2 centimeter and the perimeter of the square is 20 root 2 centimeter. Question number 8. Find the diagonal of a rectangle whose length is 35 centimeter and breadth is 12 centimeter. So let ABCD be the required rectangle. AB is the length and AB is the breadth, and the breadth of the rectangle is 12 centimeter. BC is the length and the length of the rectangle is 35 centimeter. We have to find AC, the length of AC. Now angle B is 90 degree because each angles of a rectangle is 90 degree. So that means triangle ABC is a right angle triangle, and therefore by Pythagoras theorem AC square is AB square plus BC square. Substitute the value: 12 square plus 35 square, 144 plus square of 35 is 1225, and the answer is 1369. So therefore AC is under root of 1369. Now to find the square root of 1369, I am going to use division method. Start pairing the number from the right. Pair up 6 and 9 and 13. Now look for the number whose square is 13. There is no number whose square is 13. So look for a number whose square is less than 13. 3 3s are 9. 4 69. Since I have paired 69, so I take 69 below. Now add the same number 3 on the left. 3 plus 3 is 6. Now take 6. Now multiply the same number above and below such that the product is 9. We get 9 in the unit place because here I need 9. So multiply by the same number such that their product is 9. So 3 3s is 9. So let us start with 3. 3 3s is 9. 6 3s is 18. No, but we need 469. So we take another number 7 7. 7 7s is 49. 6 7s are 42. 42 plus 4 is 46. Yes. So 67 into 7 is 469. Add 7 on the right, 74. So that means the square root of 1369 is 37. So AC is equal to 37 centimeter. So that means the diagonal of a rectangle is 37 centimeter. Question number 9. M is a midpoint of QR in triangle PRQ. So that means M divide QR into two equal parts, RM and MQ. Angle PRQ is 90 degrees. So that means triangle PRQ is a right angle triangle. To prove that PQ square is equal to 4 times PM square minus 3 times PR square. proof. Now to prove the result we need PQ square, and PQ is the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle PRQ. So by Pythagoras theorem we get PQ square is equal to PR square plus RQ square. Similarly, we need PM square, and PM is the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle PRM. So by Pythagoras theorem, PM square is equal to PR square plus RM square. Now if you observe equation 1, to prove the result we need PQ, we need PR, but we don't need RQ. Similarly, in equation 2, we need PM, PR, but there is no need of RM. So that means we have to eliminate RQ from equation 1 and RM from equation 2. Now since M is a midpoint of RQ, RM is half of RQ. Because if RQ is 6, then RM is 3. Because M is a midpoint and it divides RQ into 2 equal parts. So in equation 2, replace RM by half of RQ square. So this is same as PR square plus 1 by 4 RQ square. Multiply both sides by 4. And therefore, RQ square is 4 times PM square minus 4 times PR square. Multiply both sides by 4. So 4 times PM square is equal to 4 times PR square plus RQ square, because 4 get cancelled out. Now keeping RQ square on one side, take PR square to the other side. So RQ square is 4 PM square minus 4 PR square. Or this means 4 PM square minus 4 PR square is equal to RQ square. I kept RQ square on the right hand side and took 4 PR square to the left hand side. Now since I can interchange the left hand side and the right hand side, we get RQ square is equal to 4 PM square minus 4 PR square. Third equation. Now substitute the value of RQ square in equation 1. Substitute equation 3 in equation 1. Equation 1 is PQ square is equal to PR square plus RQ square. So in place of RQ square, substitute 4 PM square minus 4 PR square. Therefore, PQ square is equal to PR square minus 4 PR square are like terms. Take 4 PM square to this side. PR square minus 4 PR square is minus 4 PR square is minus 3 PR square. And this is the result we needed. 4 PQ square is equal to 4 PM square minus 3 PR square.